Saint Joseph. Saint Joseph is the greatest of all the saints. We have, with respect to God, the cult of latria. Latria means adoration. With respect to Mary, it's hyperdulia. We give to Mary the highest cult of veneration. To the saints we give dulia. And dulia means veneration. But Saint Joseph isn't a class by himself. We give him what is called the cult of protodulia. And that means the first in devotion. And the reason being is, according to the doctor of the church, Saint Bernardine of Siena, the office that he assumed, God will always give to the individual the sufficient graces to carry out the specific office that he's given. That means if you're a married person, you're married in the church, through the sacrament of holy matrimony, God has communicated to you the grace, sufficient grace to be a faithful and loving spouse, to be open to children, and to raise your children in the fear of the Lord and loving God. That being the case, Saint Joseph was given a double office that was most sublime. He was given the office of being the spouse of Mary, the Mother of God. Can you imagine? Being the spouse, being the husband of Mary, the Mother of God. Mary was entrusted to the great Saint Joseph. Therefore, God would give him the corresponding graces to be able to be the best of spouses to the best wife in the history of the world. But even more so, Saint Joseph was given the responsibility of being the foster father of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, as a babe, Jesus Christ as a child, was entrusted to the loving and providential care of good Saint Joseph. Consequently, God gave to Saint Joseph the grace, an abundance of grace, to be the best of fathers through Jesus, who is the Son of the Eternal Father. In conclusion, let us all cultivate great devotion to Saint Joseph and ask Saint Joseph to give us the grace to love him, to love Mary, the Mother of God, and our Mother, and especially let's beg him the grace to love Jesus the Lord. Amen.